let's talk about some gaming news.
Okay.
Here's the big one.
Uh-huh.
Is it the big one?
I don't know.
It's
the top of the list, anyways.
It's the top of the list. It's fairly large.
Uh-huh.
It's fairly well researched and,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
videos made and stuff like that. Wata Games.
Yep.
Sued for market manipulation.
Yes.
Finally.
We talked about this
We did.
a long time ago.
Yes.
About how, well, we've talked about it a few times because we would talk about, like, why are these video games selling for so much money?
Yeah.
We don't understand. And then it comes out, all the guys that are selling these games are, first of all, selling them to themselves, but also that increases the market value because it looks like, this sold for $100,000, but it was like he sold it to his pal, or he sold it to himself through a shell company or whatever.
And the auction company is
owned by the guy that also is partially owns the grading company. It's like a whole scam overall. And like, the higher the grade that they give to an item, the more they charge because it's based off of like historical selling prices and stuff like that. It's really fucky. But anyways,
yes,
they're being sued for market manipulation, which is what it is basically.
100%.
So it's been a long time coming. This ever since they first started selling for these crazy prices, I was just like, what is going on? Like the Super Mario Bros. Sealed is not worth like $1 million.
No, definitely not.
Like,
there's a bunch of those.
Well, yes. I mean, it has value to somebody, but like $1 million is a little extreme.
It's way extreme.
So, yeah, it's just crazy. The other thing too is that Wata was trying to move into sealed VHS tapes, which is even stupider. Like, I like buying VHS tapes, but like they don't have a value really.
No.
Like, it'd be like, if someone was like, I want to sell you this VHS for $5, I'd be like, oh, geez, I don't know. I don't know, man. But like,
I don't think VHS is rare enough or sought after enough
to
even do that.
Even is a Nintendo game? Like, what do you think sold more?
I think people seek out Nintendo games more than they seek out VHS.
Yeah, for sure. But like rarity wise, though, like they made how many copies of Super Mario Bros? Like 30 million.
Like that. I don't know.
Like how many copies of like
I guess
a VHS of like Uncle Buck did they make? Not that
a little
many.
bit rarer.
But it's like part of the video game thing is like, okay, I want to get a copy of Battle of Olympus. You can only, well, maybe it's on something like Switch eShop now, but like the only way to play Battle Olympus legally is like you got to get the cartridge, the Nintendo cartridge.
Exactly.
Whereas like if I want to watch like Groundhog Day, it's literally everywhere.
It's on every streaming
every
platform.
format, every like there's no problem. You can, if you want to buy it, you can buy it.
Yeah.
And in fact, you can buy it at a better quality than you could have bought it.
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago.
Yeah. Nobody's out there clamoring for VHS quality movies. Watch it. No one's watching that.
There are some people that are doing stuff like that. There is a small, but like there, you know how they're started with like vinyl re-releases, like no one wanted vinyl for a long time except DJs or whatever, and now people are like, I like the rich tones. So they're having vinyl releases. There are things that are getting VHS releases again, but they're like, there's no new VHS tapes, so it's like they're finding a stash of new old stock or whatever, old new stock, whatever they call it.
Let's see if it's something. No. I was just thinking, well, maybe it's like some kind of artistic endeavor. Someone's releasing. If they were releasing like music or video games on a VHS, then I'm into that.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're just like releasing movies on VHS, that's not what I want to watch.
I would. Like, it's like I made fun of it earlier where I said the rich tones, but it's like there's a different vibe when you're watching a VHS. Like I watch VHS all the time. Well, not all the time, but I watch them because it's like I own Aliens on Blu-ray and I own it on VHS. Last time I watched it on VHS. Yeah. So
unless it's something that's meant to be watched on VHS.
Yeah, but nothing's meant to be watched on VHS.
Give me that 4K HDR.
Oh, that's this HDR snobbery going on over here. Yeah,
it's the HDR snobbery for sure. The fact that my PC can't output HDR really annoys me.
So what about Hob? The video game Hob.
What about it?
Well, that just looks like an N64 game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. If they put it on N64 cartridge, and that was one of the games that I wanted to collect.
Okay, but that's like the same thing. Like, there's guys out there that'll like, oh my god, no, that's not a video game. Red Dead Redemption 2. That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I guess.
See what I'm saying here?
There, yeah, for sure.
It's just a different sort of thing, you know. But yeah, I mean, sealed and graded VHS. Like, where's the sealed and graded 8 tracks?
Yeah, right. That's
like,
even rarer.
Those are even rare. It's just stupid. It's a thing that they can just pump and dump.
Yeah, I think
market manipulate again.
For me, if something came out on VHS and it was like a collector's item and I was into it, then yeah, I'd do it.
But even then,
would I watch it? No, I would not watch it on the VHS.
Well, could you even watch it?
Yeah, I got a VHS.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But like, even then, like, just because it's a collector's item, like, what? I don't know. If it's like regular $20 maybe, but if it's like, here's a $70 VHS limited edition, I'd be like, no, that's fine. I'm okay.
Yeah. I guess I'm just not a collector of those kinds of things, so I don't have any interest in it.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a collector of VHS, but it's just like I can go to the thrift store and be like, oh, there's a copy of Nightmare on Elm Street 2 for 25 cents on VHS. Yeah, okay.
I'll pick that up.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Yeah.
It's just the whole vibe of it. Like, press play. It's like, oh, coming soon to VHS.
FBI warning.
Yeah. Just all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I just like it. But yeah, sealed video games, like you may as well just have an NFT of a video game at that point. Like, what's the point of having a sealed video? I just don't understand.
I don't know. It's a collector thing.
I guess so. I guess I just, even when I was a kid though, if someone was like, here's a sealed copy of like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I'd be like, can I open it? Like, I want to play it. It's like, no, it's just for looking.
It's just
like,
for looking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but now you get a copy, and if it's just for looking, you'd be like, yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, now, yes, okay. I could like play it somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah,
but
back
like,
in the day, nah.
No.
Let's crack that bad boy open. Let's slam
It's
it.
the same thing with
the
the comic book, like the sealed graded comics. It's just like, but I want to read it.
Do you want to read Spider-Man #1?
Yes, of course.
You could read it online.
But I don't want
not
to.
The same.
I don't want to.
It's not the same feeling the paper between your fingertips.
I'm just smelling the old like paper and looking at the ad for like the fucking sea monkeys and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, if I look at Spider-Man or like Amazing Fantasy #27 online, do they have the ads in them? Or is it just like a blank white square or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's all like, it's like a cultural like time capsule.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Seeing what was going on. It's like, you can sell grit door to door. So, anyways.
I was just like busting out a little like microfiche.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
do you remember microfiche?
I never got to.
You never used.
I never got to use the microfiche.
I did.
I'm super interested in microfiche right now, just because it's like an old technology that was around in my time, but I never got to.
It went straight in the fucking dumpster.
Yeah.
As soon as it was computers, it was like, throw that shit in the trash. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, I used the microfiche, looking through newspapers and shit.
It
was very interesting. I'm sure if you go to like like non-Western country, there's probably microfiche still, libraries and stuff like that. If I had to guess, like maybe less developed countries.
I wonder if I can just get a microfiche machine.
I'm sure that if there's a website where there's like a microfiche simulator where you can like scan through the microfiche. But it was always fun in a movie where they'd be like, we got to investigate this old haunted house. And they're scanning through the microfiche. Yeah, very crazy.
Microfiche machines for sale on eBay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these.
You need to get the microfiche too.
I can get there's a lot of 87 microfilm Haunted Bell and Howell microfiche.
Oh, damn. Crazy.
It's $515.
Yeah, I mean, like, the only person buying it would be a crazy person. So.
Yes, 100%. Oh yeah, there's a ton on eBay, but yeah, they're expensive as frick. The machines are like $30. The microfiche is like hundreds.
Of course. Yeah. So, anyways, sealed games, stupid. They're getting sued. Hopefully, this will put an end to it. I don't know. Will it?
I don't know.
See, like graded comic books, they're like a lot of these comic books. They had already high value. Like it's like, okay, they graded Action Comics #1. It was already worth $1 million before grading came in.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing crazy. But like before they started grading Super Mario Brothers 1, like a sealed copy of Super Mario Brothers 1 was like $1,000.
Yeah.
And now it's worth $1 million. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Something's rotten in Denmark.
Yeah.
So
No, here's how weird, you know, in the regards to weird collecting and stuff like that, where people would go weird over stuff. I'm like, there's a collection of 600 plus card Caterpillar microfiche parts catalogs. And I'm like, I really want to look through those.
Yeah.
I really do.
But that's the thing. You wouldn't buy a sealed one.
No, I don't think you could ever get a sealed one.
But it's like, it's meant to be like looked at.
Yeah. It's meant to be looked at and touched. And I would look at it and touch it and be like, ooh, wow, this is cool.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's just, I don't want to say people are duped by it, but it kind of is. They're just duped by it.
Yeah.
It's like NFTs.
NFTs, don't do it.
They've created anyways, so NFTs are done.
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah, everything cryptocurrency's done.
Yeah.
I got a lot.
That's okay. Might go back up.
Yeah.
You put it in there thinking it's not going to be worth anything anyways.
Yeah.
So.
I bought it when it wasn't worth anything. It's still not worth anything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exactly. Just hold it for 50 years. Who knows?
Yeah.